Hello my loves, how are you doing today? I hope that you're good, that your family and your loved ones are healthy, happy and safe. So I'm coming back to you today with another pick a card reading, and in this reading you have three options to choose from. You can pick one option or more, the ones that are going to be drawing your attention the most. And of course, if you would need more time, you can just pause the video, meditate on those options and see which one or which ones are going to be today yours to watch. As for me, I'm gonna start right away with the first option. Hello my love, so if you have chosen the first option or the first picture of the handshake, welcome guys to your reading. So this reading is for people that are looking for a job, and maybe they have gotten certain offers but they didn't meet their expectations. It could be in salary, or it could be just in the environment of work. And also others that have been applying and getting just no after no, and not and haven't been able to find a job. So what is going on? Why can't you find a job? What is going on for my dear option number one? The moon. Knight of Pentacles. I'm hearing very clearly that you have certain capabilities that you are not showcasing, or that you are not putting in your resume, as in maybe you feel like they are not as important. Or as an example, someone might be like a specific software engineer, or maybe someone that works in a specific field, but they are not detailing like what are the things that they have done in the resume, or maybe in their letter of motivation, like what they have contributed to, or what are the things that they practically have done. I really feel like more detail can actually help you to at least have a more informative application. And also I really feel like with this King of Wands is that there is emphasis also on spontaneous applications. So don't wait for an offer to be available to actually consider sending your application, especially if you have a certain project and you would like maybe a funding, or you would like maybe to participate into creating it or into advancing it. Prepare this project in a very detailed way. I'm hearing not too long but detailed, as in maybe you can add certain points that are going to be important for the person that is going to be reading it, to actually have an idea when it comes to how things are going to go, or what are the things that are going to be needed for this project actually to be launched and to be considered. The second thing with this Knight of Pentacles is that, first of all, and this message came out right now, just to get on the side maybe the things that needs a little bit of improvement. But the most important thing when it comes to this particular option that you have chosen for yourself is the continuation. I'm hearing the key for you to get exactly what you want is to continue doing exactly what you were doing, maybe to improve a little bit, maybe to adapt a little bit, but to continue. I really feel like there is an option, or there is some sort of position that it just was not available for you, as when it comes to something that is more tailored to your capabilities. That's why I really feel like also certain soft skills, like problem solving, like certain things, maybe you can add like a very small, maybe a sentence or two, maybe portraying how you have solved a problem, or in your previous employment, or something in particular, like an actual experience that made you maybe learn something or improve on something, or that just made you like solve a certain problem. So but generally speaking, I really feel like with this King of Wands, there is this clear indication that you need to continue doing exactly what you're doing and do not give up. Especially, and it's very, very understandable when we are doing certain things and we are not getting the reciprocal energy of all the efforts that we are putting out there. We have the tendency, very understandably, to actually think that maybe this is a hopeless path that we are taking on. Maybe I should just give up on doing this or on continuing on this path. But I really feel like when it comes to you, it was just not the right time, not the right environment in which you're going to be finding the exact job that is going to be, I'm hearing, more tailored to you. So continue doing what you're doing. Anything else, please? Nine of Cups, yes. And the Ten of Cups, absolutely beautiful. So first of all, you're going to be joining an environment that you're gonna like. It's gonna feel like you might with time become very good friends with especially one of your future co-workers. I feel like the environment, all in all, generally speaking, for this option, and the environment that you're going to be in for your future employment, is going to be positive. You're going to have good experiences, meet good people, and also have the capability to advance and to improve on one skill that is going to be of great value for you in the future. So something that you're going to do in your future employment that is going to be a big add-on. It could be even the fact that you're going to be working with those people, or maybe with this company. It is really going to be such a plus in your resume, and it's going to be opening doors for you in the future. So the key word for this option is definitely not to give up. You are doing great. And the only thing that is needed for you is to try and keep your spirits up. I know that when we are not getting something material out of our efforts, the most automatic thing for us is to just question what we are doing, but please continue. Anything else, please? Yeah, King of Wands and Queen of Wands. It's almost like, I felt that also with this Nine of Cups, like the stars aligning, not literally, but again, establishing the right contact. Someone, the right person is going to be coming across your profile and having exactly something that they can offer you that you're going to be appreciating. I really feel like if you have been, this is something also that you need to keep in mind, if you have been a little desperate, and again, it is very understandable. We have bills to pay, we have life expenses. This is something that is very normal. The cards are telling you that it does not going to be changing the outcome. If you were either you are desperate or not, it is not going to change the outcome. So it makes no sense for you right now, knowing this information, to be desperate about anything. Because I really feel like even, and this is something, that's why it's coming out so strongly. That's why it's so important for you to know this right now. If you are a little bit desperate right now, as an example, you are applying for roles or maybe positions that are below what you can do, or pay way below what you are aiming for, like theoretically, I feel like them rejecting you, and this is something that definitely might happen for many of you. It's gonna really be almost like an emotional punch, and it's not going to be helping in any way, shape or form, because your currency right now is hope and determination. All right, so any last messages, please? One last message. Knight of Wands. Yeah, your key right now in this particular moment is looking at the nose and like knowing deep down that you're gonna find that yes, that is going to be the best yes that one can get when it comes to your current circumstances. So please keep your spirits up. Again, for something else that is coming out very strongly when it comes to your reading is physical activity. Working out is going to be making you to I'm hearing, find a conduit to dissipate like this frustration, because it is a frustration process for everybody, for everyone. And also to start putting things into perspective, as in most people, if not 100% of people around us, they go through the same process. At some point in our life, we find ourselves in this stage where we are looking for something and it's taking time for it to actually arrive. But this is just how things go in the most natural way in this world. All right, so that was your reading, my dear option number one. Thank you for being here. Let me know down below how the messages resonated with you. I'm sending you lots of love, and I will connect with you next time. Bye. Hello, my dear option number 2. So if you have chosen the second option or the second picture of the handshake, welcome guys to your reading. So let's look into why can't you find a job. And this reading is for two categories of people. It could be that you have found certain jobs maybe that do not meet your expectations or that are way below what you are looking for, or that you haven't really found anything. Like there was no offer, you kept applying and there was nothing. So what is going on for my dear option number 2, please? The Death card, Two of Pentacles. Oh geez, okay. I'm hearing it's time for you to be a little bit more materialistic, to be perfectly honest, and not to focus too much on what you feel like is the right thing for you to do. As an example, for those of you that are very, very passionate about doing academic work, and maybe you had just finished your master's, your PhD, maybe your degree, whatever the case might be, and you feel like the only place that I would like to look for when it comes to this particular passion that I have is like universities. I'm applying to universities, I'm applying maybe to research departments within my universities, if you have maybe laboratories or certain centers. I'm hearing that you're gonna find your place in a space where it's a lot more valued. It could be, as an example, a consulting company, or maybe a private laboratory, or maybe a private center, or certain centers maybe that you haven't really been looking for, or maybe even considering. I really feel like there is nothing wrong with you looking for the things that you feel passionate about, but I feel like there are a lot of avenues and you are not considering all the avenues, right? And this could apply to any sorts of things that you are feeling that this is really what I want to do, and it is perfectly okay. Again, the cards are telling you that it's perfectly okay, but it's time for you not to look at it in a point of sacrifice, like I am sacrificing money maybe to do the things that I want, but consider that there is a possibility for you to have both, to have a good salary, to have a good compensation of the services that you are providing, but also to find a place in which you can do the things that you would like to do and maybe contribute in the best way that you can, as much as it's going to be the case in the places that you are looking for offers in right now. And I'm hearing for some of you, especially with those two cards, you might be pleasantly surprised that the environment that you're going to be offered in those new environments, maybe that are a little bit more where there are a lot more investments in there are a lot higher. I really feel like you might be really surprised that maybe even the environment in which you're going to be maybe working is going to be even better than if it is the case of maybe just going back to the message about the university and research. Maybe in private centers, they have a lot of capabilities, a lot of a larger network, and you're going to be really learning a lot, something that might be I'm having an opportunity to update, and an opportunity also to learn from people that you're going to be working with, and not so much just to go for the most traditional way. Like here the cards are telling you that it's time for you to be a little bit more pragmatic and not feel like you are sacrificing something for the money. It is really, the cards are telling you that those two things are completely separate. And for most of you that are watching this reading, when it comes to the future position that you're going to be in, you're going to be surprised that the money is going to be good, and you're going to be doing the things that you like, the things that you actually want to do, and at the same time feel like you are advancing, you are updating your previous knowledge, and you are like I'm hearing moving up in terms of your the information that you have, maybe in this new environment that is a lot more where there is a lot of money going around. You might have maybe the possibility to be sponsored for a certification that is going to be something that you might capitalize on later on, or something that is going to be an advancement to you. So what is going on? So what I see, generally speaking, in you when it comes to you, my dear option number 2, is that you have such a constrained scope, and it's time for you to see beyond, I mean, even beyond the borders. So if you have been looking just in your city as an example, just look beyond what you can see or what you feel like it's important. It could be distance, it could be just maybe the sector, or maybe the institutions that you are feeling like this is what I should go for, this is what I should apply for. Try to have like a larger, to expand your perspective, because the scope, what I see in here, the only thing that I see is that the scope is too narrow. You need to expand it. Yeah, 2 of Cups. And this is what I see. This is the card of indulgence in this particular deck. But also I feel like there is a possibility for you to marry the passion with the actual monetary compensation. So there is no need for you to have this idea that one needs to be sacrificed for the sake of the other thing that you feel like it's important. There is no need for you to have those predetermined kind of ideas on the things that you are looking for or going for. Anything else, please, that you need to keep in mind when it comes to your job? King of Wands. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands. I really feel like when it comes to you, my dear option number 2, like the only thing that I see is a question of sending your resumes, communicating that you are looking for a job. I really feel like also in here, if you can send direct emails to maybe potential employers, ask them even a question. If you're going to be getting a no or anything, really ask for feedback and implement the ideas. If you're going to be getting a response when it comes to why you are not maybe getting a yes, ask questions. This feedback is going to be making the process a lot smoother, and also allow you to update your beliefs and update your ways of approaching things. Maybe you need to add something. Maybe one employer is going to be telling you that they said no because you don't have a certain skill, and you already have that skill, or you can develop it in the meantime, and you just, for some of you felt like it wasn't important, so you haven't put it out there, or something of the sort. So it's really going to be important for you not to get just the yes or the no, but to go beyond that. All right, so any last messages? One last message, please. Page of Cups. So what I see in here is that, first of all, you mean well. And I really feel like for some of you, maybe it's something that you have learned since you were a child. Maybe one of your parents, or both even, they have conveyed to you the information that people that go for money are greedy, are vain. But it's really just depends on the circumstances and depends on people. You mean well. Who cares about others? Maybe other people, they are thieves, they are doing fraudulent activities to get the wealth that they have acquired. But there is some sort of an idea, generally speaking, in your family that people that are wealthy or people that go for money, there is something wrong with them. There is really nothing other than you taking this information on your shoulders, and maybe also directly or indirectly, depending on if you are like aware of it or not. Right now that we are all aware of it, please take it into consideration. When it comes to you, there is nothing wrong with going for a higher salary or just wanting a higher monetary compensation, because again, it might also allow you to work in an environment in which you're going to be working with all your passion and all your determination, but again, enjoying a good salary. So it is really, really in here an opportunity for a win-win kind of a situation. So that was your reading, my dear option number 2. Thank you for being here. Let me know down below how the messages resonated with you. I'm sending you lots of love, and I will connect with you next time. Bye. Hello, my dear option number 3. So if you have chosen the third option or the third picture of the handshake, welcome guys to your reading. So let's look into why can't you find a job. And this reading is for two categories of people. The first category is for people that got certain offers or received certain offers and they were way below what they were aiming for. And there is another category of people maybe that have been sending applications and not getting anything back. So let's see, why can't you find a job? Why can't you find a job? Oh, 3. Okay. We have here the Tower, the Hierophant, and the Page of Cups. And those came together. So something that you believed in is really not good for you anymore. It could be your current employer. Maybe you have a certain level of guilt of letting it go, or you feel like you're going to be leaving a lot of work to other people. I'm hearing it's because the word that I kept hearing when I was shuffling for your cards is you are. I'm hearing it's time to get back in being professional. I know that a lot of people, they perceive, or maybe even like it's encouraged by the hierarchy and by the management that, oh, we are a family and this and that. But this is really like the lie of the 21st century, to be honest. There is no such a thing that as we are working as a family, we can appreciate each other and root for each other. But when it's time to go, then it is what it is. This is a job. This is not your family. This is not my family. This is just people that came together to do certain things for an employer, and that's about it. So I really feel like there is a certain level of guilt of when it comes to you letting go of something in particular. It could be for some of you also you got an offer and you feel obliged maybe to take it, or even for some of you that haven't gotten any offers and you feel like if I'm gonna get an offer I would feel obliged, like there is this feeling of obligation or this feeling or just saying yes, even if deep down we feel like this is really not what I want. So what is going on? Ten of Wands, Two of Pentacles. I'm hearing that this is a question that you might want to ask yourself, like beyond finding a job or anything else. If you feel like a deep sense of obligation, or maybe have like a certain deep feelings towards doing something to someone, even if you feel like you are not wanting to do so, or even if you feel like it is really not something that you would like to take on, just ask yourself a question. Would I personally feel good if I was burdening another person? Would I feel good about it? And the answer in itself is going to be clarifying anything that might be troubling you right now or might be confusing you. So you are someone, again, that is deep down within you, like you have a deep sense of responsibility and you want to be there for others. But at the same time, I'm hearing very clearly this must not be at the detriment of your own interest in the things that are going to be elevating you and improving the quality of your life, generally speaking. So I'm hearing also that maybe maybe a person, maybe a higher up, or someone that you are looking up to, maybe someone that you feel like their decision or maybe their advice is very valuable. I feel like you have a say as well. You have developed your sense of discernment enough to know if something is good for you or not. So maybe you have a professor, or you have even a brother, a father, whatever the case might be. Because this is a very masculine energy that is telling you that this is what is good for you and this is what you should do and this and that. But again, we need to just sit down and ask ourselves, is it really something that we need to take on our shoulders, like someone else's like dream or someone else's like way of living? Should we really take that on our shoulders? And I'm not saying that the person that I am right now mentioning, they want to burden you, but it's just that it does not occur in their mind that they are actually burdening you. So just keep in mind that if something is not good for you anymore, no is a full sentence, and if you can't say no for the time being, just say that you need some time to think about it. And I'm hearing that you might get an offer that you might feel a little bit unsure about. Ask questions. You don't have to say yes right away. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress. Yeah. I'm hearing that this is more like general in your life. I'm hearing you have been for others for such a long time. I'm hearing it's time for you to just consider being there for yourself. I really feel like there is a deep sense of I am like helpful. I am there for my coworkers. I am there for my family. I am there for this and that. I really feel like you need a little bit of that energy mirrored to you. Excuse me. Especially in this time of your life. All right. You have been the helper for a long time. It's time for you to ask for help, to ask for delegation. I'm hearing that you're taking on your shoulders a lot of things. Yeah, Three of Cups. It's time to share. When we are just on our own and taking everything on our shoulders, this is such a burden. But when we are together, we can't even feel that heaviness. We can't even feel that there is a weight in the first place. So sharing is going to be very important for you so that you can focus on what you want to do when it comes to your career. But let's go back to the main message. What can you do right now to find a job? Four of Wands and the King of Cups. I'm hearing if there is a possibility for a promotion or for another position within the structure that you are in right now, apply for it. And if you don't have the information, ask for it. There is a King of Cups here that might have an information that you are not aware of. Maybe they feel like you are not really wanting maybe to change anything about your job. It could be also that you have I'm hearing asking the employer if you can email the employer directly, even for those of you that do not have a job right now and you would like to find a job. I'm hearing direct contact with the actual employer. And I'm hearing also see it through. I'm hearing you are not signing a contract just by contacting someone. All right? They might give you an offer. There are no obligations. I really feel like when it comes to you, there is this deep feeling of being obligated to do something just because someone they did a favor for us. Someone they gave us an offer that I was asking for, but when I saw it, it wasn't really what I wanted, and now I feel obligated to take it. There are no obligations. You don't have a contract, and you are in your own power in here with the Empress to just say yes or no. If it doesn't fit what you would like, then it is a no. If it does fit and you are looking maybe for an additional information, then ask for it. Please don't feel this don't overburden yourself. Justice, yeah. And in here you can see there is this balance between the heart and the mind, And the card is telling you to be just towards yourself, just towards people around you. Are you doing anything wrong? Absolutely not. And justice also is the card of a contract. So a contract is definitely coming towards you. And again, if you feel like, maybe as an example, if you're going to be getting an offer and you don't know how much you should ask when it comes to your salary, then do your research, go on the internet and see, when it comes to the position that you have been offered, what is the medium, or maybe what how much, generally speaking, people go for when it comes to a salary. All right, so that was your reading, my dear option number 3. Thank you for being here. Let me know down below how the messages resonated with you. I'm sending you lots of love, and I will connect with you next time. Bye.